and bananas. These desserts were also freakishly delicious. Then I made the bill and noticed that Midpoint also had a gift shop connected to the dining area. Check that out. You're joking, man. Okay. So this is a little bit of a dilemma. Jim's trying to jerry rig some stuff together just so that like the holds in place while we drive, that we can check our blind spot and whatnot. This is very unfortunate, especially after that great time we just had. Just like abandoned stuff. It pains me to admit this, but I was basically useless at this point. Thankfully, though, Jim seemed to have an idea for how to fix this entire mess. He did a little bit of this and a little bit of that with some bungee cords and a few zip ties. Then, a few minutes later, good to go? So, fingers crossed. This is another reason why I'm glad I'm not getting this triple out. If that happened to me, the series would be over. Any man jam. Good go.
See if this holds.
So far, our Gary ready to be is looking up across the gym. One thing we did learn and have been learning out the route though is that the road sucks. So many potholes, so many bumps, but hey, we're moving. Next time, Albuquerque, Mexico. Now, we do not give permission that you get behind the wheel so he can fly on the drone. And honestly, this has to be the coolest part of our drive so far. We literally made it to Albuquerque. This restaurant behind me might be the most interesting looking one from the outside. This is famous 66 Diner. Originally built as a gas station in 19 At the time, this smooth, clean, curved exterior was considered futuristic and modern. Then in 1987, it underwent a crazy transformation into a retro 19. A very long time, so your boy is actually starting to get hungry. Jim, let's roll. Are you hungry yet? I don't know how I'm hungry. Yeah. So, yo, look at what this place looks like inside. This place looks sick. So I've actually been to quite a few previously diners during my life, but none of them have been as decked out as this one. It's not an exaggeration to say it feels like you're walking into a 50s time capsule. There's neon lights above a jukebox with Elvis on it, vintage Coca-Cola signs, even the workers are dressed in retro 1950s diners. This place might top that. 50s diner. Oh, something. We have Chile. We have a plan. I don't know if it's Chile or Chile. Regardless, this ketchup taco has only been grown in Math Valley, which obviously is in New Mexico, and it's considered a sick 1950s diner. You know what I mean?
Or your sixth grade cafeteria.
2 great times of a boy's life. We placed our orders, and despite how busy the restaurant was, it didn't take long at all to get our food. 66 burger with 66 fries. This is like the ultimate process. Everything on the plate is process. That's interesting. It's spicy, but like when you first bite into it, it's kind of sweet, a little smoky too. That's good. It is popping. I'm curious how it tastes on the actual burger. Let's do this. That's really good. Tim, how is it with it? Good.
Var redzēt kādu, cik nopelnītu ar skatu sarunu? Ar vietli vienkārši uzņēmu, publicēju, ērti pārdod. Bez komisijas maksas. Somas, džemperi, bikses kopņiem izvākāt, bet tā arī aizmirst. Par kleitu, kas gadiem ir. Pārliek apļaut naudā, sežot dimānā. Pārdot, ko saņem naudu ātri un bez raizēm.
That actually has a nice smokiness for the meat. The bacon's crunchy, the lettuce is crispy. Oh my lord, this is fantastic. This is the bacon cheeseburger from the podcast. I mean, you have. I see his eyes lit up. His no. Oh, a little spicy, a little thick, a little hot, a little thick. I don't know which one's better. But do you agree? Does it rival the bacon cheeseburger? Hey, you know why I got a peach cobbler? Because we also got a peach cobbler at the Rock Cafe. We're really putting things to the test here. This is probably the closest one-to-one comparison of food items. Right? The scores are in. Jim, ready? Jim, really like this whiskey one? You ordered a chocolate vanilla shake to go.
Very good.
0.8.
Yeah.
Here's why. The vibes were immaculate. I've never seen a diner look like that outside of like Disney. The food was really good. I really, really liked those peppers. It was interesting. It was something I've never had before. And that peach cobbler, I'm pretty sure they spiced it with like cinnamon
And you're better once a week, but the 66.5 just wasn't there for me.
Interesting. Well, there you have it. Unfortunately, even though the diner did look really cool, it just didn't fit Jim's idea of classic Route 66 ambience, which, now that I'm looking back on it, that does make a lot of sense. On schedule, we still had another 5 hours to go in order to make it to our next RV park, Flagstaff, Arizona.
It's like 1 in the morning right now, and I don't even know how many miles we ended up driving today. Jim's to go because he literally drove basically all of it. This has been a very long and exhausting past few days. But honestly, it's a little sad knowing that this series is about to come to an end, especially because I've had so much fun filming this. And not to mention, I have learned so much more about just this road.
Morning, Jim.
Getting them today actually wasn't too bad. We don't make the executive decision to sleep in a little bit. I took a quick shower, brushed my teeth. I took some time to do some feathers. It's the finale. There we go. It's the finale. Back on the road today was very hotels, gas stations. Let's remember that you. And then my phone doesn't pay business. Now, real quick, I may have said this a few times on the trip already, but this part of the drive, I drove through a few small towns that were running out. The very clearly used to drive when the route was more much. So we just arrived in Whitman, Arizona, and this town in particular, interesting. Just for their amazing milkshakes, weird, was built in 1953 by none other than Angel's brother, but 66 alive. I did a little research on the way over here and heard for the first time where they had both of the LD. Hearing their story and seeing the strange but fun look of the restaurant helped influence the quirky aesthetic and story of Radiator Springs, along with funny characters like Ramon. I didn't know that come here, but now that I do, I'm even more excited to check this place out. Also, another little background, this restaurant is actually going to be the first one we visited that isn't what we're usual table service. I'm pretty sure you just walk up to a counter and order your food. Which honestly I like because it isn't all there. Apparently everything at SoCal was kind of supposed to be a joke, but I didn't really get what that meant until I tried to open the front door. Oh, the wrong side. I'm so dumb. And if you thought that was weird, the inside of this place is even more chaotic. Wall, jam, postcards, stickers, random souvenirs. There was a lot going on. Some of the menu was even strange with the decoration. I know this business made us for their milkshakes. They had something like beef burger with cheese and point burger. Their hot dogs have weird names. And I guess not at all, but truthfully, after seeing how crazy this place is, I had no idea whether their food could actually be good.
That is straw.
Thank you. Then we found a table outside to sit at while we waited for our food. All right, Jim. So I think it's pretty obvious. This place has the most unique vibe out of every single restaurant we've been to so far.
That's like Route 66 stop on the trip so far.
Really? Even compared to the Midpoint Cafe?
It was great. I think this one is just a step above.
Honestly, I love Midpoint Cafe, but I'm also gonna have to agree. Wow. Especially since you're down and it's like the longest stretch of preserved Route 66 in the entire country. I know you're supposed to eat your real food before you have dessert. But we're gonna try these shakes first. I got a few other ones.
Oh, it's half carrots. It's like drinking Sunday.
Hey, let's try these things. Here. Oh, smokes. That is a good shake.
It's like drinking Sunday.
Is that exactly what you're talking about? For these, what other weird kind of things this place has to offer? Behind the building, there's like this look like a wonderful old Chevrolet. And also, they have eyes on them. I'm no detective, but I'm 99% sure that's a reference to the movie Cubs. Oh yeah. This guy's windshield restaurant. They also have a very strange outdoor restaurant setup. Not exactly sure what I heard there. They have a little merch shop and this beautiful grill dedicated to holidays. After spending a few more minutes looking around and taking all of this in, the food has been alive. I like it. It smells good. Jim, is this what you expected the food to look like?
I need for it like a roadside place. Yeah.
How do you feel about the little, I don't know what this is. It's probably based potato pie? I don't know.
Like mine, like, whoa.
So I got the cheeseburger with cheese. I'm not really sure if it's any different than a regular cheeseburger. I'm pretty sure that's just their way of being funny. And then Jim, you got their, what is it? It's short back. Enough chit chat. I am so hungry from the drive over. Let's get into the draft. So I can confirm my cheeseburger with cheese does come with cheese. Jim, would you consider your I want to preface that what I'm about to say is a compliment. Okay? This tastes like an upscale version. Really tasty. How's it all?
Exactly what you'd expect from a side of the road hot dog stand. It's like going to your neighbors for a barbecue, and this is the hot dog you get.
This was definitely our simplest meal so far, but still tasty nonetheless. Let's find out what these are. It's like a really thick French fry. Very potato. When you finish their meal, I want to stretch my legs a bit and take a stroll, just so I can see what else this historic town has. It wasn't hard to see why this place got turned. The birthplace of the Lord 366, because the entire town was in the the cars scattered in everywhere. Murky 366 how to be lost. Look at the coolest thing ever. This entire stretch of the sidewalk is dedicated to cars. All along this entire block, every single vintage car that was on had eyes. So had teeth. And I'm pretty sure this is the exact model platform the sheriff was based on. I thought I would only see something like this in Goleta. But nope, it's here too. Earlier on the trip, in my opinion, Cadino was the coolest town I've been with. Well, so when you get here, a lot of places, this place is awesome. Are you ready for your score there? I'll probably go a little higher because I got to score a little bit more of the town. I know the town's not technically such an 8. The history behind it, the vibe, everything about it. It's hard to give a lower. This gives the snowcatcher a decent score of 7 plus the California border. Kind of. So this is a dead end. We have to turn around.
Yeah.
So
Follow around 66.
this part. Now we can turn around for where we are. A fully extra California and then follow.
Middling New York wydawano superster Volumet Donald Sumra. Innej wydawano superster Volumet no Middling New York.
That's how I understand it.
I honestly thought entering California would feel cooler, but you know what? I'm gonna celebrate anyways. We're kind of in California! No! Bloody road as we drove through this barren way. I still can't be up. So I think it's time for a lot. We just the entire Route 66. Built in the 1930s, back when Route 66 first came to life, Roy started out as just a gas station. Grew into a cafe and motel, then basically became the main for across the railroad. And but it turned out the gas station is still one. Yeah. Gas. The gas here is expensive, but we will spend the money because I feel like we have to. We need to get gas like the travelers did before us. Now, we were living in those houses. I'm scared. Apparently, hotel for ad entry, peak of 6%. Retired travelers needing a place to rest. But when the interstate came along, it was very. I'm fine, I'm close to it. Right next door to the abandoned buildings, it was a really decked out replica of what the there's also a painting of Lord Wow. the original. Now this is just for gamers, but apparently the new owner had plans to renovate this entire place in 2026.